Hi everyone, this is Tina with Amberfield Mouse Jewelry, bringing you another video unboxing of jewelry. If you're new to this channel, I want to say welcome. I'm so glad that you popped in, and I hope that you enjoy the content. What I do here is I just basically open boxes, jars, as you see here. I'm not quite certain what we call that thing in front of me. It's like an old toolbox drawer or something of the nature. Anyway, we go through old jewelry, find a lot of treasures, find a lot of trash, find a lot of funny stuff, and enjoy the little works of art that we find along the way. If you're rejoining, thank you so much for coming again. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who watch the videos. And if you're enjoying this, if you could please like the video, love to hear a comment on it, anything that you think that you might want to share with me, or just want to comment in general on the video, that would be fantastic. It does help promote the video, get it out to other people. And please, 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 if you could, like and subscribe. That really means a lot to me. Every time I get a new subscription, I just smile. So anyway, let's go ahead. In front of me, I have two jewelry jars and this old, very filthy box. I got all of these when Jeff took me to Northern Virginia. We went up to see a Fleetwood Mac band he surprised me with, and we stayed for the weekend in this beautiful little town. And after the show, we went to my favorite junk store, which is a veritable shack, just chock-a-block full of old antiques and just the most amazing things that you've seen. Very, very piled and dirty place, but I love it. And I did get this box. Apparently, it was a box that came from, quote unquote, an estate. You know, all estates are not made equal. So this one, if you'll see, has a price tag of $3 on it. And I couldn't see what was in the drawers. I could see some little jewelry poking through. So of course I had to buy it. It may be completely full of trash. I don't know. I can tell you I have practiced amazing, amazing restraint, not tearing it into this thing because I wanted to more than I could possibly tell you. But I didn't, because it's more fun for me, and I think I make a better video when I'm seeing this the first time. The other two jars that you see here from a little antique store that was down the street from that store, went in, and it was kind of late in the day. We had to get back to North Carolina. They did have a ton of jewelry there, just beautiful things, but did not have time to look through. I asked if they had any jewelry jars. They did. They had these two. They were $12 each. You can see I actually wrote that myself because in these little stores, they usually have tags on them. I don't know if you recall. But when they make the sale, they take those tags off and put them in their books. And I had a horrible memory, so I just wrote it on the top with their Sharpie. So anyway, I'm going to pause the video. I think I want to get into that box because I've been dying to do so. I don't want to you have to listen to me ripping that tape off there because I imagine it's going to be noisy, and probably it might take me a minute, and I don't want you to see that not so smooth procedure I'm sure it's going to be. So give me a second and I will be right back with you. All right, so got the tape off. Actually, I didn't even have to pause the video really because it came right off. I think due in part to all of the filth that is on the front of this. This thing is so dirty. So dirty. But I can't wait to look and see what's inside here. I'm really, really hoping I don't find like any silverfish or any other kind of bugs, but we're going to see. I think probably the best way to do this is for me to move it to the side and take each drawer out, or if the drawers, hold on, if the drawers come out. Yeah, the drawers come out. All right, so this is the first drawer that we have. Oof, all right. I don't think I dare pour it out because there's probably dirt in there, and I don't want that on here. So let's look at the first thing we have here. Oh, this is actually beautiful. It's broken. It was an earring, an old clip-on, but very old vintage. And at the very least, those rhinestones will definitely come in handy if I find anything that's in need of a vintage rhinestone, as often I do. You know, a lot of times you'll pull out something and it's beautiful and just missing one little stone. So that has value. So I don't know if that's $3 worth of value. That's what I'm hoping to get because that's what I spent on this box, but we'll see. All right, here, what do we have? Oh, we have a pair of screw back vintage earrings. There's a little something going on there. It looks like the paint got taken off there. Anyway, so we have those. Here is an American flag ribbon. I'm probably going to just take this, yeah, I'm going to take this off here. And I really don't want to keep anything fabric in here because I'm going to have to wash everything like thoroughly because it is just so dirty. That's a cute little American flag pin. All right, so we have that, which is nice. Somebody was obviously quite patriotic who owned this. Look, do you remember these? People used to make all sorts of different patterns on these safety pin things. They were quite the fad at one point. It's kind of a neat little piece of history, you know, crafting history, so to speak. So that's cute. Oh, what was that? That looks like it is a earring that has left part. It's a Regency as well. I don't know if you can read that. See where it says Regency on there? Oh, that's a shame. But again, we have some vintage rhinestones in here. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So far whole, we have a pin and another pin. Oh, look, it's a Girl Scout pin. Were any of you in Girl Scouts? Let me know in the comments if you're in Girl Scouts. I was definitely in Girl Scouts. And this is a vintage Girl Scout pin. Look at that closure. How fun. I definitely sported one of these in my day. All right, I'm liking that. So far, goodies. We have a pin and another pin. These I'm going to put over in my rhinestone lot. Okay, next up we have a pierced earring. This must have been from more recent days for this person. It is just disgusting. This is plastic. Let me check the Presidium. I have it out. I'm 190% sure that's plastic, but let's see. Burp. Oh yeah, that needle's not moving. Let me pull this forward too so that you can see the dial when I test stuff. And that is most definitely not sterling, so we're just going to pop that over in the, there. Put it there. All right, we have another pin that says Jesus Saves. Well, that's kind of nice. Looks like a vintage tack pin. That's cute. All right. At least it wasn't a bug, right? So far, we're good. All right. Here, this is, can you read that? It's a Coro. Can you see that? Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, we're missing a bunch. We are missing a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those blue rhinestones. I wonder what size are these? No, those are larger. But that would be pretty if we find the other one and I can replace those rhinestones. Wouldn't that be nice? Very pretty. It's a clip-on. Pretty clean. I don't see any verdigris. Nice rivet on the back. Yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, we actually have a necklace. Well, one thing about this video, we definitely won't find any statement pieces in those tiny jars or these tiny drawers. Okay, this is a necklace, obviously. And it has a very old spring ring on it. I'm just going to move it out so I can take a quicker look and untangle it. I'm sorry for taking it out of your view, but I think it'd go quicker if I do it this way. Maybe. Alrighty. Getting close, folks. Getting there. Getting there. Only have 25 knots left to go in here. This one I actually think is in pretty good shape. I think if once I put it through the ultrasonic, oh, I bought an ultrasonic cleaner. I have had one in the past, you know, just for my own personal jewelry, but I cannot tell you how indispensable that thing is for, you know, basic metals. You don't want to put any pearls or anything in there, anything that's fragile, but for things like this, it cleans them up beautifully. And a little trick for you, if you find verdigris on a piece and it's either, you know, get the verdigris off or throw it away, put a little vinegar in an ultrasonic cleaner and put the jewelry in there. It takes it right off. It's amazing. And for those of you who might not be aware, verdigris is a greenish coloring that happens on jewelry. It's basically a chemical reaction. And it can spread from one piece to the other because, like many chemical reactions, the catalyst can sometimes be the end product of the reaction. And if that end product is there, it's going to hasten the process in other pieces on there. So if you find verdigris on any of jewelry that you have, do not keep it in with your jewelry, because if you left it in an enclosed spot for a prolonged period of time, you'd open that and everything would be covered in verdigris. So that's something you definitely want to avoid. I don't believe I see any maker on here, but it's a pretty little chain. It's got like these little stations of long cylinders with little cutouts in them, and then these little white, let me see, I believe these are plastic, but hey, let's ask the nun. She knows purity. I know, it's a little religious, isn't it? All right. So yeah, that is just plastic. But this is quite a pretty piece. I can't wait to clean it up and see what it looks like, and I'm really happy. There it is. Find my ruler. All right, so there's the ruler. Oops. And let's kind of double this up and see if we can get a length on it. So it's going to have like a 2-foot drop on it. This is a very pretty vintage piece. Again, I don't see any maker on it. Let me take just one more quick look. But it's in really good shape for it being such an old girl. I mean, really. Hope I looked that good at that age. So if anybody's interested in this beautiful chain, and I will price things that I can. Some things I'm not going to be able to price, probably because they're not going to be any good. But if anybody's interested in this, you are welcome to it for $8. It is a very nice vintage piece. All right, let's go back to our little drawer here. I don't see any bugs, which is making me happy. Oh, Lord, this is going to be interesting, I bet. All right, this is just an old costume clip-on earring. It does have a very pretty stone on it. The metal, however, is somewhat worn, and the stones on the side are filthy. So maybe give that a clean. If it's something that comes clean and looks decent, I'll bring it back, but I don't hold out a lot of hope for that. Let's give that stone a test and see what we're working with there. And that is not moving. Let me just test a piece of quartz and make sure this is working. Oh yeah, it's good. See that fly up? This is pink quartz. So the presidium is working okay. If you're ever in doubt and you do have one of these, just grab something that you know what it is, and it should go to the correct place if it's working properly, right? If you know what the object is that you're testing. Here's a little post earring. It's got a pretty green stone on it. It's Rivoli set with some channel stones along the side. Bent post. That might be able to be straightened if we find the other one. I don't know. Probably gonna, yep, totally just broke it, but I don't really think that's any huge loss. So that could be used for crafters or something. I'll put it with the rhinestone lot, and I'll put this in the garbage lot. All right, what do we have next? All right, here we have a black vintage clip-on earring, and I don't know if I see, oh yeah, it says Japan. Do you see that? Well, that would be cool if we get the other one. The back isn't really in too bad a shape. Yeah, cool. I actually found something. Well, let's put that over here and see if we get another one. All right. Ooh, oh, this is so pretty. It's a little Christmas wreath pin. Oh, I love it. A little tack pin. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Little green and red and white rhinestones. How pretty that is, a little scatter pin. And it says Jandy on the back. That doesn't really mean much to me. I don't know if anybody else is aware what Jandy means. That's what it says on the back, though. Who knows if that's actually the correct back for this, but anyway, that's a sweet little scatter pin. I'm gonna see if we get any more of them. Sometimes these come, you know, in a group, and I'll wait and give a price on it if they do come in a group. All right, up next. Oh, we have a diver. Look. Actually, it looks like that diver's just about hit the water, right? This would be the water line, because you wouldn't dive like that. Maybe. I would think that your legs would be more upright because you could hurt yourself. So probably, you know, going into the water. And let me see if this says anything on it. It does not. It is a vintage pin, though. You can look at that riveted in there. And let me see how it's looking with wear on there. There is a little bit of wear on the color, so I don't know that's anything that's resaleable, but it was really interesting to see, right? I'll put it up there with the rest. All right, here we have a clip-on earring. I would imagine that everything in here is going to be vintage because it looks like it's been there since God was a boy. And I am not seeing a maker on here, but it's in pretty good shape. It's nice and clean, a pretty little black enamel on gold tone. The gold tone's in great shape. So let's see if the other one pops up. We'll put it over there. All right, let me see what's in here for crumbs. I'm taking these out because I'm not going to... I'll be right back. Okay, so I believe I've composed myself. Let me show you what was most of what was in the bottom of that. So we have this little post earring, which is going to go in the trash. This part of a back and there's a post here. I'm just going to hold on to that post for a moment because it is gold, and I just want to, it's gold in color. I just want to see if it's actual gold. Waste not, want not, right? This is one of those earrings that you can pierce your own ear with. It is very sharp, and it's probably surgical, but it's a single post. There, I didn't see anything written on it. So I'm going to put that over here. You're not going to, I can't even believe what's in here. And I really can't say anything because I'm the weirdo. I have 4 children, and I have all of their baby teeth, every single last one. So that may be what this is, but I'm not going to touch it. Do you see what that is in there? That's a tooth. That's someone's tooth. And I saw it, and I had to stop and laugh for a minute because I was making jokes about what disgusting things would be in here. Wasn't really expecting teeth. So I'm going to just kind of flick that into the garbage. Oh my gosh. And we'll put this one up on top so that we don't have to, we pull it. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to have to, ooh, look at, ooh, ooh. I'm excited. Hold on. What is in here? Oh, wow. Oh, it's missing stuff. But that is gorgeous. Look at that moon glow stone. That is so pretty. Can you see if it says anything in the back? Oh, it's an Emmons. Does that say Emmons? Let me see. Turn it up. That is Emmons, yeah. Oh, wow. This is a nice brooch. Well, it was a nice brooch. It is missing 4 stones. And this one looks a little like something got in between the foil. But what a beauty that is. Are all the colored ones there? They are. And this looks like it's missing a pearl here. But I will tell you, I'm going to attempt to find something to replace those. That's a shame, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's resaleable after I replace stones because it's not, you know, honestly vintage at that point unless I find vintage stones to put in there, which is a possibility. Ow! I just poked myself, which is not good because, ew. Again, note to self, tetanus shot. Let me test these, though. I want to see if these are glass. I'm sure they are. Yeah, those are glass. And these, I'm sure, are glass, too. If they're even glass. Yeah, those are glass. What a beautiful little pin, though. I'm very excited to see if I can replace those. What a pretty, 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 pretty pin. I love that design. All right, so we're going to put you over here with the good stuff. This is going to go in the meh. All right, what do we have here? We have another pin that has some missing, whatever these are. I can't quite tell what color these are. Oh, it's a tack pin, you know, like a tie tack pin. And I don't see any maker's mark on it. Honestly, I don't know if I would think this was gorgeous when it was brand new. There's supposed to be cherries in there. Certainly not red, which cherries should be. But we got that. Let's put that over there. Oh, we got a little camel. Camel's missing one little stone there. Eye is intact. Enameling on the feet is there. That's neat. What does it say on the back? Oh, this is a JJ. Well, that is interesting. I'm going to have to find out how long JJ has been around. I imagine quite some time. I know, I was just expecting to see antiquated things in here because the look of it, but that's really pretty. All that needs is another little, it looks like a blue and a green, so that was probably a red one. I'm certain I have a red stone that can be popped in there. All right. Again, if it's broken, I'm not going to be putting a price on it because I don't want to price anything broken. If you do see something that's missing stones and you want to buy it, please email me at amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. If you want to buy anything or have questions about anything, please email me. Don't put it in the comments, because if I don't see the comment right away, I don't want you to feel like I've not been paying attention. And I do want to make sure that you think? Let me look closer. No, the color's off, and the stones are not quite the right size, but that is a pretty piece. Oh, it's very pretty. I wonder if that will clean up. I'm not seeing any sort of signature on the back, but classic pin style for years gone by. Little stars on it. That would be extremely easy to replace those. So that is something that can be done. All right, here we have a screwback earring. I'm not seeing a maker on here. I'm not seeing any sort of purity marks. It is a pearl, and that pearl, the paint is cracking on there. Can you see that? With this cute little design. I bet this were nice and light and cute to wear. We'll see if we find another one, and then we can talk about that. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a nice cold stone. This definitely looks like some jasper, let's say. Let's see what you are. No, I believe that's glass. That is glass. Yep, nice glass though. Look at the striations in there. Very convincing. Made it look nearly like a stone. And I do not see a maker's mark on this, but we get the other one. I'll clean it up and see. Again, I don't know how many pairs we're going to get here because I thought it was someone's jewelry, so maybe. All right, this is a very, very, almost like a child's earring. It's plasticky. Blue heart. All the stones are there. Who knows? You see like the gaping there. It's almost like that melted in the heat, which I can tell you this place was hot. They didn't have air conditioning in there, and we were just dripping sweat. And it was worth every droplet. I had so much fun in that store. I always do. I find the best things in there. Alrighty. Then we have a tangle. Oh, this is a dirty, dirty chain. It's like stiff too. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Very pretty. Does it have anything written on it? Look at it around the corner, see if I see any mark. I don't see any maker's mark on it, but beautiful rhinestones. And I keep like trying to see what I can make into one. That would work. So if we get another one, that could definitely be made whole again. And these are the same era, so I would not have any bad feelings about plucking those and putting them over in the other earring at all. I'm dying to look at this thing. This is beautiful. Look at this. That is so beautiful. Look at this little glass. It's got the laser cuts in it, little pearl in the middle, the gold inside. Those stones look like they're black to me. I don't know what you're seeing there on the camera. It's obviously a pendant. Was a pin. It seems to have lost its pin. And let me see anything written in there. I do see something written in there. I cannot read that. Can you read it? I didn't even know if it's bottom side up. Let me take it out. $852. Oh, here's another. There's another one right there. There's a number, those over, where'd it go? Right here, it says 852, which I don't think is a purity mark. And that says, I don't know if it's focusing enough for you to see, but I'm just gonna grab the loop out and see if I can see what it says with that. Using too big of a magnification, it's like Ever do that? You're using the loop or something to magnify, and it gets so big that you lose the word because you're seeing all the little imperfections. I believe it says Sphinx. Oh. Yeah, this is a Sphinx brand. And I think, do they number their pieces? That's unfortunate because it's you know, it's lost its pin. It does still have the bail on there, though. I don't know who I'm showing over there. Wow, I'm going to have to look into that. That's so pretty. Again, it's missing stones. I think everything in here is probably going to be jacked up to a certain degree. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful pendant, though. I'm going to look into that and see what I can do to find replacement stones for that. Because, you know, you don't want to just pop something modern in there. You do want to find vintage rhinestones to do the replacement with. I've seen some horrible hack jobs done. I swear, I think I saw Elmer's glue in one. All right, here is oh, I thought it was a broken earring. It is not a broken earring. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to zoom in. Hope I'm not giving anybody. Tote. Oh, it's a Native American chief. What a beautiful, tiny little pin. It says tote on it. Does anybody know anything about that? Does it say tote or does it say T-O-T-C? Let me look closer. No, it says tote. And then on the back, whoop, it says, let's see what it says. I'm going to hold it there to see if you can read it, and then, because I'm not having much luck reading it myself, I'm going to take it away and see. It says, A.P.A. Philadelphia, oh, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, Jeff is from Pennsylvania. Not Philly, but ew, there's some goo on there. Ugh. I just don't even want to know. Badge Co. Oh, Philadelphia, PA. Philly Badge Co. All right, so this is some sort of badge, I guess. Looks like, does that screw? How does that get off? No way I'm bothering. I don't think there's gonna be anything on the back, but I do want to just see how this works. Isn't that neat? It screws all the way up and down. Eventually. Look at that little peg. Isn't that neat? That is so cute. So cute. All right, let me put it back on. And again, that's a little chief's face. That is so cool. I love tiny things. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put this on and I'm gonna zoom it back out because I did make a video. Hasn't been posted yet, but second part of the video I was zoomed in too far and it was just such a shame because there were great things, but you know, you didn't get to see it on a continual basis, just when it was from the frame of the phone. So anyway, all right, here we have a little silver tone bracelet. Does have a spring ring clasp on it. Oh, no, this probably had something adhered to it that fell off. It's a pretty little chain. Look at that. Let's see if it says anything on it. I doubt it, but I'm not seeing anything on there. But this metal does look suspiciously like sterling. Should we do a test? Let's do a test. We haven't tested anything yet. And for those of you who may be new, one way to test to see if a metal is actually sterling silver is to give it a scratch. And I'm sorry if I'm bouncing everybody. Scratch the metal on here. This is a acid testing block. You can see it doesn't damage anything. You can't even see, for the most part, where it was done. If you look very closely through a loop, sometimes you can. I'm gonna test with that chain. Ooh, that's scratching like butter. Ooh, look at that scratch. I think we might have silver here. Wouldn't that be lovely? And then what I'm going to use is the 18 karat gold testing solution, as many people who do this online use, because it's just an easier process than using the actual silver testing solution. I tried it once and was not a fan. I'm like, you know what, everybody else seems to be getting really good luck with the 18 karat gold. I'm going to go for that. And yes, indeed, this is sterling silver. Do you see that blue glow there? That is a positive test for sterling, and that is a very happy thing. That's quite a bit of sterling, too. I did bring, I don't have the batteries in it. Maybe at the next pause I'll get the scale out and we can see how much is here, but pretty little bracelet. I don't know if that is the original spring ring hook or not. I'm not seeing anything on it that says sterling. And typically that's where, it's an oldie though. Look at that old spring ring. It's a really big piece that moves in and out. I'm gonna give it a scratch and see. Why not, right? Why not? We're here, let's do it. Alrighty. Did not scratch quite as nicely, but let me move it over here, maybe so you guys can join in the fun. That's the scratch I did right there. And no, they ate that up. So that spring ring is a replacement for whatever was on there previously. Let me throw this in the garbage. And Sherry at Blessed Baubles, I want you to know, I cleaned off my stone block for you because I am totally guilty of leaving the acid on there, and I know it makes you anxious. And if you've not checked out Sherry from Blessed Baubles, you probably have. She's very popular on YouTube. Great, sweet, just a warm heart. That lady is very nice and engaging to watch. Very sweet human being. All right, so we do have this. I'm going to have to come back with a price on this because, honest to God, I don't know. This is sterling as well. I don't know exactly how useful that would be because whatever was on there seems to be gone. I may just pop that in for melt and keep the bracelet because the bracelet is beautiful. Let me measure the bracelet anyway and see how long it is. It's not a very big one, which is I like, but it doesn't make it very useful for most people. So that is like a 6.5 inch chain, and oh, it actually fits me perfectly. And so if you have anything more than a small wrist, this is not your piece. So I'll think on that one for price-wise and get back to you. Let's see what this is. This is saying something on it. I have it backwards, don't I? Okay. Pardon me, I'm going to move out and see. Oh, this says Monet. Now that I've said the word, can you see that on there now? It's very dirty. Filthy. This is absolutely stiff. I don't know if it's seized up from dirt or if it's just mechanically shot now. Look at that old closure, though. This is a vintage one. Wow, this is very pretty. Love that closure. Let me see what it says on there. It says patent pending. And then this little tiny hang tag says something. Imagine you guys can read it. Oh, it's bottom setup. It says Monet. All right, let me bring it back out in case you did want to see it and you didn't have opportunity. That's always irritating to me when I'm like trying to see something and the person, not irritating, that's not a very kind word, but I'm like, no, bring it back, I want to see. All right, so there's that. I don't know if this one is going to clean up. There is verdigris here. You see that? And that is probably what is stiff in this chain. Right there in that bend, that's where the verdigris is. I have a feeling if I wash it up, it's probably going to take the plating off, but it'll be fun to play with it. Oops, so sorry, bumped you. Play with and see what happens there. All right. Oh, look at that pretty. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It is on an ear wire. That is a beautiful little one. Look at that. I love it. Oh, I bet that'd be pretty cleaned up. Let me check and see if these are, I can tell if they're foil back there. They are prong set. And this ear wire actually looks gold. It doesn't really match. It's gold ear wire. It doesn't match the earring. So this is, you know how when it's your jewelry, you can do what you want with it. Probably whatever this was hanging on was lost and was replaced with that gold one. Oh, I would love it if we find that one. I don't know. I mean, we've gone through 2 drawers and we have a whole bunch of singles, so I don't know about that. All right, here's another one. This is very worn, no maker on it. Nice screw back, you know. Might clean up. I don't know. We'll see if we get the other one. We'll give it some attention if necessary. All right, here's another clip on. It's a pearl in a cage, kind of a cage. Good shape. The clip is in good shape. Clip works great. Let me just see if there's anything written on it. I don't see anything written on it, so we'll just put it over, and if we get another one, then we'll address it. Here is another earring that is on a gold wire, which is very much like the gold wire that's on that one. So if at the very least I have a pair of gold wires now. That's a beautiful cage. Look at the pearls in there. Oh, look at that chain. Isn't that pretty? Can you, let me hold that over like there. Can you see it better now with the black behind it? Isn't that a sweet little chain? Let me take a closer look to see if there's any indication that this might be any metal of value. I don't think it is. No, but that's a cute little cage. Look at that. A sweet pendant. All right, so there's that. Broken hoop. Let me take a peek and see. Is that the... No, it's not the mate. So... got some very nice filigree work on it, though. Let me give this a... I wonder if this is gold. No, not even near gold. So we'll put that over there. Alrighty. Yeah. When we get to the end, I get a little creeped out, to be honest with you. I'm going to find another incisor in here. Okay, these are just 2 pieces of garbage that are in the bottom. I'm going to chuck them in the garbage and put the tray up. And then we have this little tiny earring, which is just a little square. I'm going to take a quick look at it closer. Looks to be just costume. Let's give it a scratch and see how if it's soft at all. No, not at all. All right, so there's that little costume earring. Okay, going over there. All right, we're on to drawer number 3. Drawer number 3. Oh, more of those stones. Oh, this one does have the back on it, which is beautiful. Let me see, what are we missing? Because you know a lot of stuff's going to be going on here. These are in perfect shape, though. Ooh, that's so pretty. How easy it would be to restore this one. I am definitely going to be about doing that. A little bit of wear, but it's so pretty. Look at that. I love this opalescent glass. Just beautiful. Pop a few pearls. Have to find some red stones now. In my opinion, one of these may not be original because those 2 reds are completely different. This is more of a crimson. This is more of a cadmium red, you see? But that's an easy fix. If one of those will pop out. I like that stone in the center best. I do prefer that crimson. How pretty. All right, so let's put that over here. Got a lot to fix, if nothing else. I mean, I don't know that anything of value is coming out of here, but lots to fix. Oh, this is a pretty one. And looks like, wow. Are all the stones in there? Oh, is that missing right there? Maybe. Let me take a look. Yeah, something is bizarre there. It's like a hole. And I don't see a maker on the back. Does anybody see a maker on the back through the camera? Sometimes things pop out there. But this is what I was talking about. Here, where'd it go? Right there. It looks like there is something missing there. So that could be replaced. Let me see how it cleans up. It's a pretty knot. It is really pretty. I don't know how well it will clean. Let me grab a wipe and see what kind of dirt will come off that so we kind of have an inkling of if that's ever going to be anything. I am very much looking forward to cleaning all this, though. I do love cleaning this jewelry up because you would be shocked how different it comes out. You know, you put a piece in there and you're like, oh, that's kind of garbage. And then you clean it up, you're, oh my goodness. It's not garbage. It's beautiful. She just had mud on her face. Now she's clean. I don't know because I can't clean it with this. It keeps grabbing onto the texture on here, but I honestly think that one will be redeemable. Very pretty. All right, so there we go there. And what's here? An old, this is rhinestones. These look like they're glued in, and that one have little prongs on it, but have little channel setting around the Rivoli type thing. This is a screw back. I don't see any maker's mark on there, but it's missing pieces, and there's one so far, so I'm not gonna get too excited about it. Oh, that is pretty. Silver with a green glass stone in the center. I believe it's a glass stone. Could be a plastic stone. Let's see. Yep, there's glass. Very pretty. Be nice to find that one, wouldn't it? Very lightweight too, I must say. You know, you're not going to be stretching your earlobes down on that. Let's see. I think these are more comfortable, but I mean, how long does it take to put your ear on? As opposed to pop. Of course, the pop will sometimes be aggravating. Yeah, I think that'll clean up very nicely if we find the other. Well, let's see. Let's see. All right, what do we have here? Oh my God. This is so cool. All right, so this is just an old vintage pearl necklace. You know, it's graduated. You've seen 100 of these, and it's a mess. It's no longer any good. All of the paint has come off. But what is so cool about this? This is like I think this is the funnest thing I've seen so far. Look, it's got a price tag on it, 25 cents plus tax. F.W. Woolworth and Company. Oh my, and it was marked down. Was it? Yeah, 10 cents. Oh, first of all, it was marked down to 11 cents, and then it was marked down to 10 cents. I think that's how that goes. Can you read that? Oh, what did I just drop? Oh, the wipes. How fun is that? Oh my goodness. How fun. A quarter. And you know, when we find these things and when they're in good condition, we get all excited. They were a quarter. But you know what? New cars were $1,000, and how much do you pay for those now? I mean, like the vintage cars. Yeah, it's all broken and whatnot, but isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's so much fun. What a cute price tag, too. Did any of you ever go to Woolworth's when you were a kid? Let me know in the comments if you did. I remember going with my mom and going to the lunch counter and getting a hot chicken sandwich. That was her favorite thing to get on the rare occasions where we would eat food outside of the house, because I am the youngest of 7 kids. So, you know, it wasn't the best savings plan to eat out ever. But on occasion, she would sneak in a hot turkey sandwich probably. This is a pretty little one. Look at that. Probably from like the 70s. Let me see if I can get that schmutz off there. All of these are going to have to be deep cleaned, but oh, that is adorable. It's like a puffy. It's metal. Oh, that is so cute. We have the other one. Yes. We have a pair of these. These are adorable. These are definitely vintage. Definitely in great shape. Let's look at that. I'm going to get rid of these because the old ones just, I don't know, I feel like these are great. These are adorable little pink hearts. All right, so we have another item that I can price for sale. If anybody would like these pink hearts, you can have them for $6, because I think the vintage status, the perfect condition of them, they're just adorable. They're definitely worth it. So there we have those. All right. Let's see what else is in here. What is this piece? Ooh. This is also just broken something. I'm sure it was a pin. But it was pretty. There's a bunch of vintage rhinestones. Do they look all melted? Maybe. But that, I bet, was pretty in its day. And I think that is just, you know, base metal. So we'll put that over here. And then we have, all right, this looks like Monet or Trifari. Yeah, what do we have? Can you read it? Oh, no, it's not. It's a listener. You see, are you seeing it where it says listener? Right there. Yep. Well, that would be fun to have the other one. Let me look and see what kind of shape it's in. There is a little adhesive there. I don't know if somebody glued that back in or just due to the age of the piece that it eventually seeps out. I wouldn't think so. And this one has got some serious gook in it. So this one is, you know, if it comes clean, then I find another one, I may bring it back. But oh, look, I found the other one right here. Wow. Finally, some pairs, because you would think we'd find more than one. So yeah, this is also needing some cleaning. So if these clean up, maybe they'll be available. If you want them and you don't care, give me a call. Give me a call. Don't give me a call. Email me at amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. This is a pretty little earring. It'd be pretty if we found the other. Sparkly in there. You know what it almost looks like? It looks like green goldstone, which is not a thing. That's just the description I'm giving you. Goldstone is that coppery gold stone that's made. It's actually man-made. They put kind of like a small glittery substance, and it turns into a stone. Do I have goldstone here? I used to have a goldstone. All right, I don't know where it is. It's not here right now, but that's kind of what that looks like to me with the same glitter inside. Can you see that? I think it's just enamel, but let's take a test. That would be pretty to find. I like that earring. That's a pretty one. Yeah, that's not even moving. I think that is enamel, but it's pretty. All right, off you go. We have another pin. Oh, this is a pretty little heart pin. What does this one say? Hallmark. All right, so this is an old, let's see what year this one is. Let's see if it cleans up perfectly. Very pretty. All right, let's see. Hallmark cards are going to say, usually it tells the year, doesn't it? It tells the year if you're possessed of good vision. Let me see if I can see with the looper. I say the looper. I had my granddaughter on to do an episode because she just wanted to do it, and it was so much fun. But she kept calling this a looper, and she had to look at everything with it. It was, the video's up, actually. Go have a look, because it was really fun to do with her. All right, it just says Hallmark cards on it, so there's no year on that. But it's a pretty little pin. If anybody would like that, it is definitely a vintage pin. You can tell from the closure. That one is available for $4 if anybody would like it. That's a really cute one. Ew, these are kind of gross. Maybe not. I don't know. Are they just kind of... Are they just dirty? I might go through the cleaner, and if they dry okay. Yeah, these are coming clean. Is that coming clean? Is that coming off? Let me see. I think that's a little stained. So I don't, these are not good for sale. They're just a little too beat up. All right, here is a pin. I have no idea what that means. Anybody else? If you know in the comments, let me know. It's like a little, looks like brass. Very cool old-fashioned pin closure on that, though. There we go. Squirrely one. Love to know if you know what that is. All right, here's a poor dilapidated owl. He's had one eye put out. He's losing some of his enameling. Aw, baby. That's sweet, though. I bet he was cute. Well, it's something that maybe could be soaked and get the rest of the enamel off. Just do straight up gold tone and replace those if anybody was so, you know, so wanted to do that. That's a doable thing. No maker on it, but poor little owl. I'm sorry you've had a, actually, I'm not sorry. You've had a good long, oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look at that kitty face. It's almost look like a tiger. MSMS. I do not know. Anybody know who that maker is? I do not know. It is MSMS, right? Am I looking at it? Sometimes these makers marks, you know, you think you're looking at it and you think, yeah, that's absolutely what it says. And somebody comes and goes, do this. And you're like, oh, that's different. So I believe this is pewter. Let's do a scratch and see if it's scratch. Yeah, that's pewter. Beautiful little medallion. Cute, cute, cute pewter kitty. It doesn't have a chain on it, but the bail is definitely there. I'm going to look that up because if I want to see who that's about. Maybe I can find a chain to put on it too. All right, here's another vintage beauty that's missing everything on it. This looks like it was just, you know, fashion jewelry of the time. No maker on it. Alrighty. Here is a dangly on a wire that I do not believe belongs to this dangle. Let me take a peek and see if there's anything written on here. This may be gold. I'm going to test that for gold. Let's see if it is. That's in my do that pile. All right, I'm going to read this one before I even bring it over, because Louis Segal of California. I am not familiar. Anybody? We have some verdigris. Beautiful. When it comes clean, it's beautiful. And nice enamel. Let me give it a second back here. I just want to check the, excuse me, hiccups, coloration. Well, I think it's definitely cleanable. That verdigris may have damaged that hinge. I don't know who the designer is, Louis Segal, but I believe that someone out there does. So if you know, let me know. And if we find that one, we'll explore it further. Another one of those little, this one does say something. It says Nemo. See? Oh, Nemo or Neo? Nemo. But it is pretty sad shape. Those have turned, but who knows? Maybe it'd be something that would wipe off. It could be surface. No, it's certainly not surface. It's underneath that stone. Alrighty. Here we have, oh, this is a pear. We have a pear. What does that say? Can you read it? Oh, now you can read it. It says Monet. So these are cute little vintage Monet clip-ons. I do see some verdigris on these, though. Didn't I? Maybe it was just, I think it might have just been it was just reflection. Maybe right there. Yeah, there's some verdigris. I'm going to see if that'll clean off. I'm going to throw it in the old ultrasonic cleaner with some vinegar and see what happens. But they would clip on, oh, dirt like this. And there's a pair of them, so I don't know. If they clean up, I will bring them back for anybody who may be interested in purchasing just a cute little pair of Monets, or maybe I'll just put them in a vintage lot on eBay, because people just gobble up vintage stuff on eBay. That is pretty. It's too bad that I don't have to see the other one in there. Well, a little bit on the inexpensive side, but cute. You know, if it cleaned up, it'd be nice. If I find the other, I'll certainly give it a shot. I think maybe two of these. Aren't those? Oh, look at those gorgeous fleur-de-lis. I love fleur-de-lis. Oop, excuse me. That is beautiful. Beautiful pins. Look at those. Have a manufacturer on them or anything like that? What does that say? Zoop. Oh. This is 12 karat gold filled. And look at the pin on there. Isn't that interesting? It does go through. What is this? Does anybody have an idea? Can you share with me if you know what that does? This little piece in the back, because obviously maybe something goes in there. Maybe you can hang something off that. I'm guessing. And there is another one here. This one appears to have a little bit of damage to it. You see that? Oh. What does it say on it here? There's something there. If anybody can tell what that says and you want to, you know what it is and you want to let me know in the comments, that would be fantastic. Give me a second. I'm going to look at it over here, because I certainly wasn't able to figure it out from what I was seeing there. Some sort of cartouche. It looks almost like a, looks like a shopping bag with a handle. Let me see. Can you see it through? I don't know if that works or not, does it? Oop. No, Gina, you're going to make people seasick. Well, those are beautiful. I love that one even with the damage on it. Look at these gorgeous fleur-de-lis. I have to look into these because I don't know. I have a feeling that may be like a bail. You use this as a pin and then maybe hang something from there. I don't know, but I do love fleur-de-lis. They're one of my favorite little flourishes. Oh, so pretty. And that one is 1/20th gold filled 12 karat gold. So this one does have value that I need to look into. I don't think this one is. I'm really thinking it's not, but still pretty. Well, that's fun. Look at that. Ooh, this one. This is something broken. Ooh, gosh, look at those. Those are beautiful. Sorry, I'm bouncing you. Those are some very convincing glass stones. I bet they're crystal. Let's see if they go up high in glass because they'll be crystal. I think these are garnets. Are these garnets? Holy moly, look at that. Can you see the presidium? Yep. Very hard to keep it on these little rocks. That's going to glass. Let's see. I really do think these are garnets. They're gorgeous. They're maybe not though because there's no opening in the back, but not everybody did put semi-precious stones in that type of setting. In any event, it is a broken piece, but a pretty broken piece it is. All right, let's put that over here. And now we have, oh, that's cute. Dirty and a little scratched. It's you read that? Oh, it's a Charel. Not Chanel, Charel, C-H-A-R-E-L. Is that what you're seeing as well? Well, let's see if we get the other. Maybe it'll get cleaned up. Oh, this is a pretty one. I don't see any manufacturer's information on this one either, but oh, everything is in it. Very pretty. Again, we'll see if we get another. All right. What is this one? Did we get this one before? No, I think the other one did not hang like this. I think the other one was, let me see. Was it here? Yeah. Very similar, but the same, but not. Isn't that funny, though? Very close. All right, and does this one have anything written on it? No, but it's a pretty one. Maybe we'll get another one. Who knows? I'm not really holding out hope because right here we have a couple of old buttons. A gold post earring, which I do not believe is gold. I believe it's... But these old ones I always like to check because, you know, it sure does look gold. It looks coppery. Never mind. Oh, and a little tiny... I love lockets. I love lockets so much. I do. What a cute little locket. Oh, it's sweet. It's a little gold tone. I don't believe that's gold. Let me see if I can get it open. Yep, there we go. Aw, isn't that a sweet little locket? There's no chain on it. Let me see if that, excuse me, if that is dirt or wear on the back. Shined up pretty nice. Let's see, give it a little scratching. Yeah, I think that's just a gold tone. All right, and then we have some buttons. This one is like melted. And I don't really think that one is Bakelite or anything, so I'm going to chuck the rest of that in the bin. All right, let's do another one, and then I'm going to take a quick break here. I got to go check on my puppies. All right, so this is what we have coming at us. All right, going to take a break, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so let's get back into this next drawer. I think what I'm going to do is do this one drawer and then probably cut this video, make it into a second video segment because we're nearly closing in an hour here. And I have been spending a lot of time on single earrings because I'm probably not going to get a lot of pairs. I don't know why I think that. Hopefully we will. But I want you to see kind of the cool things that are in there, even if we don't match them up. So, all right, next thing we have is, I think that is a button, isn't it? Yeah, that's a button. Missing some rhinestones, so that's cute. I'll put that over in the rhinestone lot. Oh, this is pretty. Not sure if that was a pendant. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it was a pendant. Very pretty. A little bit of AB going on in those stones. They're very sparkly. As always, think, you know, taking a picture of a rainbow, because it is so much sparklier here than it is with the cameras capturing. This is a vintage pendant. There is no marking on it that I'm seeing. Are you seeing anything there? Any markings? No. But it is really pretty. It does need a bail because it's missing. Did I say something there? Is that just scratch marks? Hold on a second. Yeah, that's just distress up at the top on that ring. But I could definitely pop a bail on there, and that would be a very pretty pendant. So we have that one. I'll see if I can do that, and if I can, I'll bring it back. I did kind of straighten up a little bit here because I had just been tossing everything like an animal. Anyway, oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. That is gorgeous. Look at that earring. Oh, sorry if I quit flopping it around. Maybe you can see it. Prong set pearl. Does that have a maker on it? Can you see what that says? I cannot really. HG. Oh, 1/20th 12 karat. This is gold filled. And that says what? HG. Is that the manufacturer? Philpo? Oh, filled. I think it says filled, right? Does that say gold? Give me a second. I'm going to look at it over here so I'm not looking at it through the phone. Let me grab the loop because I can't really see too well through the phone. Yeah, it says gold filled, which is better than gold plated. Gold filled is like a sandwich of gold and, in this circumstance, 12 karat gold, and either silver or some other, usually silver, some other metal. It does have a good melt value. Hopefully we won't need to do that. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we found this one? Yeah, so the only marking I'm seeing on there, other than just the indication that it's gold filled, is that HG. I'm not familiar with who that is. If anybody knows who the maker on this is, that would be great. What a pretty earring. It's beautiful. It looks like a tangled flower or a fiery sun. Oh gosh, I love it. Man, it'd be nice if we found that one. Let me see it. All right, we'll put it over here and hope. There's a separator. Gotta keep them separated. Here we have an earring that's vintage rhinestone that somebody just eviscerated, just steal a stone, it looks like, or it got caught in a bad situation. Not seeing a maker. I'm going to try to pick up the pace here a little bit because I realized it took 45 minutes to go through 3 drawers. And oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this mother of pearl. Is this a locket? Oh, this is a locket. Ooh, it's a locket. Hold on, let me pull it back here so I can open it. Well, if I can open it. Is it open? Yeah, it does open. Look. Oh, I love this. It's got some color wear off it. It's a pin. You pin it on. Oh, wow. That is really beautiful. I'm going to have to look into this one a little bit. I don't really know much about locket pins. That is so pretty. Oh, look at that. It does have a little scratch there. Is that scratch or is that dirt? Let me see. It does seem to be a little mar on there, but oh, it's so pretty. Look at that beautiful pin. Oh, I love lockets so much. They just hold like a love, you know. So goofy. All right, so there's that. And this is a vintage. I'm going to try and give a price on this, even though I don't really have a great idea of what it should be, but I know that I would spend 20 bucks on this. So if you'd like this vintage pin, you can have it for $20. And if you would like it, just email me at amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com and we'll get it set up for you. I'm going to give it a little cleaning too, because it does have a little extra special dirt on there. That is beautiful. Put it over the pin so it doesn't get mixed in with the rest. Here's another pin. It just did say something on the back. What does it say? Bronze. Okay. Oh, a pretty bronze enameled pin. Is that? It looks like it's losing a little bit of the enamel on there. That's a shame. Let me see if it'll clean up. Well, that's too bad, but he's still very pretty. The back is gorgeous. Perfect shape. This looks like a little dirt over here. Hold on a second. Little dirt on that. I'm going to see if this will clean up because he's losing color and that little bit of scavat. So I'm going to see if I can get that off. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Got all this little pretty prong set. Oh, wow. So dirty. See all the dirt in there? Oh, my goodness. Let me see. Is anybody taking claim to this beauty? Yeah, it is marked. What does that say? I think it says, did that say patent? Let's see. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's a patent, but it's just a patent number on there. Well, I can use that to find out who this is if we find the other one. So pretty. Wouldn't that be amazing to find that one? All right. Oh, look at this little angel pin. She's sweet and tiny. Wow. This is definitely a vintage baby. Look at that one. Beautiful. I don't see. Oh, does that say something up there? Hold on. No, I don't think so. I think that's just the back side of the impression. Very pretty, though. Let's see if that's wear or just some dirt. I can't really tell in this lighting. Some of these I'm not going to price now because I need to see them in natural light. A lot of flaws will show up in that circumstance. So this one I'm gonna do that and see, because I don't want to sell something that's, you know, that looks great here and throw it in a box and then you want to buy it and you get it and it's lost its color. Oh, these are fun. Look at these. These are some old vintage 60s. And this is the 1960s. Absolutely. Look at these fun things. Those are very fun. They have any sort of mark on them. They have some dirt on them, but I will clean those up. They're in pristine condition. Look at that. They're screw backs and clip backs, so that is awesome. Those are great. Absolutely great. And these are good if you want to try clip-ons because they're nice and light. They're not going to be pulling on your earlobes. Very pretty pair. I just want to take a look and make sure both of them are in good shape. Yeah, if anybody would like these pretty clip-ons, you can have them for 10 bucks. They're really cool. Vintage, beautiful, great condition. I will clean them. Let me know. Oh my goodness, how fun. All right. Oh, I think we have this one, don't we? Do we have this? Yes, we do. We do. Okay, here we go. We have another pair of vintage clip-ons, and this I think is a manufacturer's mark. I think I saw that, or was it V's that were like that? That may not be. I don't really know. But these are a nice vintage pair of clip-ons, little love knots. They're black enamel. And if anybody would like these, they're nice and lightweight, perfectly, you know, sound. Nothing's missing on them. And I will clean them up. You may have these for $7 if you'd like them. Very cute. All right, there we go. Let's see what this is. Oh, look at that prettiness. What does this say? Oh, made in Austria. Oh, there's some, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's verdigris. And if you don't get it off in time, it will degrade the metal. Oftentimes you can take it off and everything's fine, but it's got to be tended to quickly. So those are beautiful Austrian crystals. Very dirty. But let's see. Oh, grabbing. Oh boy. Well, if we get the other one, we'll talk more about that. All right, ready. Oh, this is a bracelet. Look at this. What does that say? I'm sure you can read it. I cannot. Hold on a second. Richelieu? I'm certain I'm mispronouncing that. I have seen it. It is a vintage brand. I'm just trying to see if this will clean off the back. There's a little something. See that little mark right there? I'm going to see if I can clean that. This is a very pretty little, it is faux glass pearls. Are in beautiful condition. Look at the shape on these. And it looks like we don't have any verdigris there on the strings. Just this little tiny thing here. I'm going to see if I can get that off. That is really pretty. Let's see how big it is. I need to get, one thing I have not done, I do have some bracelet measuring things, but the way that they have the numbers there is not anything that's helpful in America. So I gotta get another one so I can measure bracelets. And I'm just trying to put this on so that I can see on my wrist, kind of, you know, gives us an idea of size, because I know what size I take. If that makes any sense. Well, I can't do it with one hand. I need an adult. But it's rather small. It fits me pretty close. So this would fit somebody probably with a small, like a 6.5 size. It's beautiful. I'm going to see if I can clean it up. And if I can, I will come back with it with some pricing. I'm definitely going to be doing another video. I'm going to bend that up. I don't watch what I'm doing here. I can't do it I cannot do it in the camera. There we go. Very pretty. So I'm going to see if I can clean that up. And when I do the next part of the video, if I can, I'll come back and price that for you. Although, you know, that's not really the most horrible thing. But anyway, we'll revisit that. All right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's very pretty. Everything seems to be there. I don't see anything written on it, but let's see if we get the other one on that. It's a vintage rhinestone. It's got that pretty blue-green. It's got, this is like a blue-green stone. That's blue, and then the green in the middle. How pretty. Let's see. All right. And we have looks like a little fat snowman, doesn't it? Just a gold post. See if we get that one. Oh, I'm so sorry I banged you. This looks like a gold. Not a pretty little stone in there. This is all tangled. Excuse me. See if I can get this correct here. What you doing? There we go. I think I got it. Isn't that sweet? Look at that little delicate earring. Very pretty. It's a little gold. Oftentimes back then, these were gold. You know what I mean? Because it's not a great deal of gold and gold. You know. Let's test that little stone, see what it is. Put it over here. Let's see if it's a stone or glass. Oh, I think that's glass. But that's a pretty little delicate earring, and that would be lovely if we found that, wouldn't it? How sweet. All right. Here we have, oh, that's pretty. Little green stone in there. Is there a mark on here? Oh, there's a big mark on there. Look at that, sterling. Woohoo. Well, let's give her a test, shall we? We got the stuff. Here's the flower. Here is the back. Here is the acid. Let's see. Now, it looks to me like the backing is sterling and maybe not so much the the flower part, or maybe there's just, I need to get down in there a little bit more, maybe having some, yeah, it's looking silver when I do that. Let's pull this over. Yeah, it is. It's a sterling earring. So that would be great if we found that, wouldn't it? Nice and light. A little screw back works great. I don't see a brand on there. All right, let's put that over and see what happens. Oh, wow. This must be the good drawer. I hope there's a pair on some of these. Look at that. That is so pretty. Very dirty. And that kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? That almost looks like it could be gold. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the back on that. Oh my goodness. I am so glad I bought this box. It's my $3 investment. I've definitely gotten much, much more value than $3 out of here. That is so pretty. Gosh, I'd love that. I'm gonna have to test that for gold. I just don't feel like doing the gold testing right now. Here we have like a little turquoisey one. That one has a little mark on it. Does that say anything? I don't see anything. What does that say? That has... Gosh, can we get in there to see that? Who knows what that is? Somebody who's well versed in jewelry for some time is going to have to know what that cartouche is. I do not, but I'm going to look it up. I don't think it's a, no, it's not. That's a cartouche, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like a bird. Very interesting. I wonder if this is sterling. It doesn't have a marking on it, but we got the stuff. Let's check, right? Pretty silvery. And that was the screw back. Here's the hoop-de-boop part of it. Here's the back of this. And that may be some kind of purity mark. I don't, oh yeah, I'm seeing some blue. I'm so sorry I bunked you. You see the blue firing up there? That's a sterling earring as well. I wonder what these, what the little stones are. Maybe they're just plastic? I'm not feeling anything cold on them. I do kind of think those are plastic, but we do have the presidium tester here, so let's take a peek and see. Well, it's really hard to keep on these little cabochons. They're glass. Little turquoise colored glass. Wow, it would be really cool if we find that match on any of those, wouldn't it? And this is just the Tease Me drawer. That one is pretty too. Look at this. Very lightweight. I don't see any maker's mark on there. Pretty leaf with a little pearl on it, prong set. And the pearl is in great shape. Excuse me. Let me put this over here. All right. Well, this one, I guess that's the way it goes. Look at those beautiful rhinestones. Look, it's like a carved leaf in there. Wow. Very dirty. I don't know if that would come clean or not, but that is so pretty. Let's see if there's anything written in the back. Oh, the back is kind of a mess. Yeah, it's bubbling. I'm afraid that might not be very comfortable on anyone's ear, and there is some verdigris in there. So I'm gonna have to, when we're done here, give everything a bath. All right, so that is drawer number 4. We have 5 drawers left. I'm gonna cut this first video here. So we'll make a second video on this box. What can we call this box? I would say give me a name in the comments, but that would be kind of counterproductive as I'll have posted this and have a name for it by then. So I'll come up with something fun. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I've had a great time looking through this, teeth and all. Maybe it's the Tooth Fairy's box. Should we call it that? Anyway, please subscribe, like, hit the notifications bell so you get all my video notifications if you want to join me when I make videos. Again, if there's anything that you want to purchase, reach out. My email is amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. I'd be very happy to talk to you about any pieces that you might be interested in. And of course, if there's anything that you want to comment on, you have information about anything that we've seen here, there certainly is a lot that a lot of questions to answer here. I would be really very thankful for you to share any information. And I will see you for the second part of the video. I hope you join me again. It's been great fun. And until then, have a great rest of your week, rest of your day, rest of your hour, rest of your minute, rest of your second. I went backwards that time, did you notice? All right, take care. Bye-bye.